This is the main code of our application on Android Studio. I have splash screen of the application. Let me show you the demo of our app EduAI. This is the login page where registered users can log in. If you are new to our application, you can sign up by entering your basic details such as name, email ID, etc. You have to choose your preference from a couple of options. Let me choose technology right now. The user has to enter their password and then they can sign up by clicking on the button. Now the user to the screen where we will ask a series of questions to predict their learning style. These learning style can range from visual, auditory to reading and writing. The user has to carefully answer all of these questions in order to predict their learning style. We have used a machine learning model called random forest to predict this. A dataset was pre-processed and machine learning algorithms were applied to it to make accurate predictions using data science. Once the user has answered all the questions, he clicks on the submit button and then the app will show them their learning style. In this case, it is visual. This is the fully functioning homepage of our application. There are a series of videos recommended to the user made with the help of 3 machine learning models. There is a preference section for the user to switch his preferred learning style if he wants to. There is a add task section in which the user can add his daily tasks. The AI tutor is made with the help of chatbot API which helps the user solve their doubts easily. This is a unique feature of our application since mostly the teachers don't solve the doubts of children patiently and often the child is left with unsolved doubts and confusion. This feature will also prevent the user from changing his tabs and moving to search engines to search their learning related queries. Integrating an AI tutor in our application makes it very easy for the user. The user can ask any amount of doubts he wants to at any particular time without hesitating. In the focus mode, the user sets the timer and then the timer starts. The user can meanwhile study or be focused on their learning. The timer will continue until the user ends the timer. Once the user has completed 30 minutes, the app gives a prompt congratulating them for being focused for half an hour. This encourages the user to study more and enhances their study experience. This is the main code of our application on Android Studio. This is the main.dart file. This is the home page of the application for the visual style of learning. There are various features added in the homepage code such as the search bar code, the preference drop-down button code, the recommendation system code, the subjects cards which are horizontally scrollable. There is a add task code as well which is fully functional and adds and deletes tasks according to the user preference. The bottom navigation bar has 3 options: homepage, my learning section and AI tutor. The focus mode page has a timer animation which starts recording the time once the user starts it. The user can end the timer by clicking on the end focus mode button. There will be a prompt coming once the user has completed 30 minutes of being focused on his work. This is the code for the learning style prediction. Here we have a train model.py file in which the model is trained, the app.py file in which the Flask API is running. This is the code for the recommendation system in which courses and study materials are recommended to the user. We have designed 3 machine learning models to make this recommendation system. These are based on the chosen subject of the user and the difficulty level that they prefer. Then we combined all these 3 models and again made a Flask API call. This is the API created using the Google Cloud Services. This API is used for the YouTube videos that were recommended in our application. We have designed the UI of our application on Figma. This is the GitHub repository of all the code of EduAI, including the backend, the frontend, and the dataset as well.